in this versus of Devo versus Love and Death. Whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it good. Now, we have both heard this first song because obviously it's a classic, but we thought it'd be fun to go up against Love and Death and see what's up.
Absolutely.
Love and Death, Whip It is a request via our friend, the best friend in Patreon. And is he that on Discord too? He's got too many fucking names.
Yeah, he does.
He's got too many names. We're just going to call him the best friend. And this is his pick.
Let's get it.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Not my favorite Devo song by a long shot. Overplayed for sure growing up, but it is a classic. Still fun every time it comes on.
Yep.
Makes me want.
And it's not even in a playlist for me.
Really?
It's about to be because I forgot it existed.
I don't know if this is in a playlist for me or not either, but yeah.
It will be.
It's a good tune.
I forgot it was there.
Yeah.
I forgot it was a thing.
I actually like Devo quite a bit.
Hashtag ADHD props.
They're an odd band, but I really do enjoy them.
Yeah. My favorite line here is "Step on a crack
and break your mama's back."
Yep.
Through that old school. I just love the randomness of it.
You remember?
Leave the cream out. You must whip it. Like, you know what I mean? Just like random.
Yeah. When I was younger and that phrase was a whole thing, I did the exact opposite of what all the other kids did, and I stepped on all the cracks.
You're fucking psycho. You know?
Well, that's fair.
That's fair.
So where do you got Devo Whip It rated?
It's a classic. I'm going to go with a flat 7 here. Again, I just think it's a little overplayed for my era growing up. But it is good. There's a lot of other Devo songs that are just as good, if not better. But this one seems to always, pop up when their name's mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those slight irritants when you know the band has other hidden treasures in there and people only know them from one song. Yeah. But it is definitely earned the 7, if not a little higher, just in my personal books. So.
I'm a 7.4 on this one. Okay. And it's going to finally find its home in my playlist where it should have been the whole time.
Okay. All right. We're going to go and send it into Whip It, Love and Death. And this is the guitarist from Korn, his band while he was out of Korn. So if it sounds a little Cornish, that's why.
Corny. All right, so this song has to be to 14.3.
Okay. I'm just going to break it down.
Go for it.
Solitary style. So it is cool to hear this completely rebuilt in a new metal fashion. And this sounds like it is a product of Korn having a baby with Skillet, which is weird. But it is cool that they kind of shaped this into fitting their own thing without any of the original beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound at all the same.
Not even close.
So I do find it cool, but it's not enough for me to love it.
I will say I find it interesting.
That's a good word for it.
I will also state I am not a fan.
Okay, so I think my issue here is that it comes off as just generic radio rock.
100%.
Right? And I think the moodiness of the new metal does help it kind of slightly break that.
Okay.
But it's still going to be much lower. I still think it's cool because of what they did to kind of reshape the song into their own thing. But I'm going to go with a probably 5.7 here. It's going not in a playlist.
Okay. I will definitely give respect where it is because it was entertaining to hear it differently.
Sure.
But I was not a fan of the style overall.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was trying to be atmospheric while also being a little more on that metal side.
Yeah, it was a
throwing me
little
for-
bit moodier.
Yeah, which was throwing me for a loop.
It had that classic like Korn setup there with the vocals in the verses really low, and then it smacks in the chorus. Verses, there's kind of muttering stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Korn special.
And I definitely, I will say I was, it lost me a few times to where I was just like, oh yeah, what am I doing right now? Oh, I'm trying to react to a song, which is a problem in its own right. This one's going to be a 4.6 for me, and it's not going in a playlist.
All right. So the winner here is Devo, which, I mean, it's a fucking classic song.
Yeah.
So no surprises here, but shout out to the best friend for the fun here because
Absolutely.
I like that. That was a fun mix up there. Completely different.
Oh yeah.